Stop right there. You think being smart is your ticket to success, right? Let me guess. You've got more tabs open than you can count, 10 apps on your phone to manage your important tasks, and a 5-year plan that you've rewritten so many times it's practically a novel. But here's the truth. That intelligence, that thing you've been told is your greatest asset, it might actually be the one thing holding you back. Yep, I said it. You've been conditioned to believe that the smarter you are, the better you'll do in life. But here's the reality check. Intelligence doesn't guarantee success. It's not your IQ that's failing you, it's how you're using it. Let me paint a picture. You've been that kid, aced all the tests, breezed through school, the teacher's pet, the one with so much potential. Everyone told you how special you were. You joined the advanced classes, the gifted programs, and the future was yours to conquer. But here you are years later, watching people with far less intelligence than you surpass you in every way. They've built businesses, they've made deals, they're living your dream. And you're still researching the perfect business model, drafting the perfect email, and planning how to start for years. What happened? Your intelligence became a prison, a trap you built for yourself. Every time you analyzed, every time you perfected, every time you stayed safe in your comfort zone, you locked yourself further in. You've been so busy being smart, you forgot to be effective. That's the problem. Chapter 1, the overthinking trap. You think you're being productive, right? You're researching, you're analyzing, you're planning endlessly. But here's the truth. You're stuck. You're just spinning your wheels. Let's say you want to start a blog. A normal person picks a platform, chooses a name, writes the first post. It's simple, but not you. No, you need to compare 15 blogging platforms, read 47 reviews, ask for feedback in 5 different Facebook groups. You spend months optimizing SEO before you even write a word. 6 months later, you're an expert in blogging, but you haven't written a single post. That's overthinking. It feels productive, but it's just procrastination in disguise. You're avoiding risk, and deep down, you know it. The problem isn't your intelligence, it's your inability to take action because you're so caught up in your own analysis. Chapter 2, the perfection prison. What's the most expensive word in the world? Perfect. Perfectionism has killed more dreams than failure ever could. It's not about having high standards, attention to detail, or delivering quality. It's fear. Fear of being judged, fear of failing, fear of looking human. You know what I'm talking about? That project you started 2 years ago, that book you've been editing endlessly, the business plan you can't seem to launch. You're telling yourself it's about maintaining quality, but deep down, you're terrified of showing any imperfection because if it's not flawless, you're not as smart as everyone thought. Here's the thing. Done beats perfect, always. While you're obsessing over perfection, someone else is out there winning. Chapter 3, why IQ isn't enough. Here's a shocker. After an IQ of 120, intelligence only predicts 23% of your success. 23%. You heard me right. The rest, it has nothing to do with your IQ. So what does predict success? Emotional intelligence. EQ is twice as powerful as IQ. It's not enough to be smart. You've got to know how to connect with people, read the room, inspire others, manage your emotions. You've been taught to be the smartest person in the room, but you've never learned how to build relationships. You're great at analyzing problems, but terrible at solving the human ones. That's why less intelligent people are passing you by. They're not smarter, they're just better at the human game, and that's where success happens. Chapter 4, the knowledge curse. Here's a mind bender. The more you know, the harder it is to make decisions. It's like being a chef with 1,000 recipes and starving because you can't decide which dish to cook. When you don't know much, decisions are easy. But when you're smart, every option feels like a rabbit hole and you get paralyzed by possibility. You're not making better choices, you're just not making any choices. And that's your problem. You're drowning in analysis. And the cure? Forget what you know, take action. Chapter 5, the execution equation. Here's a formula for success. Performance equals talent x effort 2. Let that sink in. Effort counts twice as much as talent. Smart people are coasting on their natural abilities. School was easy, life was easy, but real success? That's about relentless effort, consistent daily effort. You've spent your life relying on your talent. It's time to build the effort muscle. That's where real success lies. Chapter 6, The Fixed Mindset Trap. The irony of being smart: the smarter you are, the more likely you are to have a fixed mindset. You think you can do anything until something challenges you. Then you quit, not because you can't do it, but because you're afraid of failing and showing that you're not as smart as you thought. Growth requires struggle. It requires failure. But that's scary when your entire identity is wrapped up in being the smart one. You've been avoiding failure to protect your ego. But that's the trap. Your intelligence isn't the end. It's just the start. Chapter 7, The Social Intelligence Gap. Here's something that's probably going to sting a little. You can solve other people's problems all day long, but when it comes to your own life, you're stuck. You've given brilliant advice that you never follow. You've mapped out strategies that you never implement.
Why?
Because you've been playing this game of life solo. You've been so busy being the smartest person in the room, you forgot to build relationships with the people in it. You think small talk is a waste of time. You'd rather debate philosophy than chat about the weather. Well, guess what? Those meaningless conversations? They're actually the foundation of real relationships. You're missing the point. That guy talking about sports, he's building trust. That woman sharing weekend plans, she's building connection. You've been so busy being right that you forgot to be liked. Your network is your net worth, not your IQ score. So while you've been obsessed with impressing people with your brilliance, you've forgotten that success is a team sport. And guess what? No one wants to play with you if they don't trust you, like you, or feel connected to you. You're going to get nowhere if you can't connect with people. Chapter 8, Building Your Success System. Forget all those productivity apps you've downloaded. Forget the never-ending frameworks you've been obsessed with. You don't need another system. You need a system that works with the way your brain already works. Overthinking, analyzing, planning, and helps you cut through the noise. Here's the hack. Make action easier than analysis. If you want to write, stop researching how to write. Don't buy another course on writing. Don't join another forum on it. Just open a document, write one sentence, and save it. Tomorrow, add another. That's it. Keep it stupidly simple. Because your brain, it's going to scream, "This is too simple." But that's the point. Complexity kills execution. Your intelligence wants complexity. It craves it. But guess what? Complexity kills progress. The smartest system is the one you actually use. The simplest solution is often the best one. You're making it harder than it has to be. Design your life like you would debug code. Simplify it. Remove friction. And just do. Chapter 9, The 30-Day Transformation. Here's your challenge, genius. For the next
30 days.
run an experiment. And by experiment, I mean take action, not make another plan. Start now, even before you feel ready. Your brain will give you every excuse in the book to wait, to prepare, to analyze just a little more. Screw that. Pick one thing you've been avoiding. One thing, not 5, not 10, and do it badly every single day. Yes, badly, because perfection is a lie. It doesn't exist. Permission to suck? Granted, the goal is movement, not perfection. Document everything you do, not to optimize, but to prove to your brain that action beats intention, that done beats perfect. In 30 days, you won't be perfect, but you'll be different. You'll be moving, you'll be growing, you'll be doing. That's the power of action. Your IQ got you this far, but only action is going to take you to the next level. You can't outthink the process. You can't outanalyze your way to success. So let me ask you, are you smart enough to stop being so fucking smart? Are you ready to drop the analysis paralysis and start doing the damn work? If you've made it this far, it's time to do something. Your brain has been holding you back with all this analysis and perfectionism. But now you know better. It's time to move, not think. It's time to break out of your self-made prison. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. Just start. The clock's ticking. Your future is waiting for you to take action. Will you show up, or will you stay stuck in the trap of your own making? And hey, if this hit you right in the gut, don't just sit there. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. You're not alone in this. We're all in this together. It's time to take back control. Your success starts now. Get to work.